Hi everyone, this is Joseph from Forest Tech Reviews, aka your favorite Cajun tech reviewer, back with another video. Today's video, yes, I'm gonna do a quick unboxing of the Pixel 6. But before I get into this video, check this out. Okay everyone, so I'm back with another video today. Today's video, yes, do not adjust your screen. That is the Pixel 6 in Sorta Seafoam. I decided to pick up the Pixel 6 and try it out. I'm part of Team Pixel, and Team Pixel was nice enough to send out the Pixel 6 Pro to me in sort of sunny. But I wanted to try out the Pixel 6 for myself, so I decided to pick it up from T-Mobile. In this video, we're just gonna do a quick unboxing. Let's see what's in the box. Let's go over the phone, talk about the specs and everything. You can get this phone from Google for $599. The 128 gig version is $599. Think about that price, $599. You get to get all the experiences with Google for that price. Now there are some differences between the 6 and 6 Pro, which we might discuss some of those in this video, but let's get into it. Nice packaging from them. Now I don't know if T-Mobile added these down here or it was Google, but I had to kind of just undo it real quick. Team Pixel, but let's see this color though. Pixel 6 there. Yes, the box is kind of small again. Oh, okay. Look at that color. It's got the shiny back, but the sides are aluminum, metal. Not the stainless steel like the 6 Pro. But I do like how they're black though. I wish the back was matte finish too, but it's not. It has that same camera visor cut out, but let's put that on the side. So basically the same stuff you had in the 6 Pro. You have your SIM injecting tool, same books. Yes, the USB Type-C cable. And then your transfer cable down here, or transfer tool. Whatever you want to call that thing. So you don't get much in the box. I mean, they following like Samsung and everything else, so let's put that on the side. Let's start off the phone. So it has the same configuration, the power button. Hold on, gotta take this off. While that's starting up. Now this has a flat screen too. We'll talk about the screen in a minute. But look at that color though. What y'all think about that color? Is that ugly or does it look good? While the phone is starting off, which is probably already done, let's go over the phone. So again, you have your power button, the volume rockers. At the top, you have your SIM card, a microphone there. On the right-hand side, you have your SIM card slot. At the bottom, you have a microphone, the speaker, and the USB charging port. At the top, you have a cutout for the camera. And also your earpieces up there. As you can tell, this phone is a flat display. Man. Same type of camera hump too. I don't know why it's trying to speak in. Look at that. But it's more squared off than the Pixel 6 Pro, at least to me. On that screen right there, here's the difference between the Pro and the 6. This is a 1080p OLED panel. It's 90 Hz instead of 120 Hz refresh rate. But it is OLED panel, so the panel should be great. I mentioned it a couple times already too. It is a flat display. So you might have some bezels on the side and top. I might get into the video so we can actually, or get into the phone so we can see the bezels too. Now let's go over the back of the phone too and go over some more specs. It has Android 12 straight out the box. This phone comes with 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage, or you can get in 256 gigs of storage too. You have a 4,614 milliamp hour battery. It also has the new Google Tensor chip on there with the Titan M2 security coprocessor in there. So it's running the same chip as the 6 Pro. It does have wireless charging. It does have fast charging, up to 30 watts. So should charge your battery pretty quick. They're advertising 24 hours of battery. So we'll definitely try out the battery and see if I have any comparisons to the 6 Pro. The back of here, now here's another difference. You have a 50 megapixel main shoot on here, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, but right there in that little space, you're missing the telephoto lens. So no telephoto lens on the 6. Do you need the telephoto lens? You may not. It's definitely up to your use case. If you need the telephoto lens, then the 6 Pro is calling for you. The front has a 8 megapixel front shooter up there. Look, it's not under the display, but it's a little pin cut out. The front camera can shoot at 1080p at 30 frames, where the rear camera can do 4K at 60 and 30, and then 1080p at 60 and 30. I don't know why Google decided not to put 4K at 30 on the front camera, but it is what it is. You get the same features on here with the cameras, like the magic erase, you get the motion videos. So you basically get the same features that you get on the 6 Pro. I mean, it's pretty cool for the price. All right, let me pause the video. I just want to get into the phone a little bit, just show you the front screen, and we can look at the bezels too and check out the storage. Just give me a moment, I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, so I was able to go ahead and set up the phone, and my first impressions of it, first thing I noticed was the bezels on this phone are a little bit more than what you would say on the Pixel 6 Pro because of the curved display though. But this panel does look great though. I'm not gonna lie. It does look great, but it does have chin at the bottom, then a little bit of forehead on the top. So does bezels really bother you? I don't know. But the fingerprint scanner is about the same. Let's check out the storage. So I'm using 15 gigs right out the box. I don't have any of my apps on here yet, so most of it is just the system right there at 13%. So stay tuned to the channel. I will be doing more coverage on this phone for sure. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see from me from the Google Pixel 6. But one more time though, look at the color though. It does look great though. And also, let's do some comparisons really quick. I almost forgot to do that. So let's bust out the big brother. As you can tell, the 6 Pro is definitely taller. And a little bit wider too. Then you have the stainless steel or the aluminum. Let's check out the 5A. 5A is a little bit shorter too. Then you see the sides, the back, not bad. I think the 6 is a perfect size for a lot of folks. You know, if you don't want the 6.7 inch screen, you like that flat panel, which a lot of people do like the flat displays. This phone probably will fit into a lot of people's like budget, but also like the range that they're looking for, like the size for it. But also look at it. Best of both worlds right there. Bam. But yeah, I think this 6 is like going to be a perfect fit for a lot of folks. A lot of people don't like the bigger phones like the Galaxy, S21 Ultra. You know, a lot of people like this 6.4 inch display, and it actually feels really good too. Bam, look at that G. G for the GOAT or Google, whatever y'all want to call it. But stay tuned to the channel. I will definitely have more videos coming out really soon. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you do so for more coverage on the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Fords Reviews. Become part of the BAM Nation. And until next time, peace. I'm out. Y'all have a great day.